Okay guys, I told you I was going to test those gold coins with the Nokta. Surprised guest is actually here with me. We got the GTI 2500 as well as the multi-cruiser by Macro and the Nokta Impact. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what's the VDI on an 1886 $5 gold piece. And this is actually a modern gold piece, but it is the same size, weight, and compound to the 250. Okay, so I'm gonna prove the ground is neutral right there, give you the soil level, and then we'll test them. Just finding a dead spot. All right, here it is. Got a dead spot. I'm gonna ground balance. Ground balance is 73. I'm using DI3 on this. Gains set to 70. Bam, zero disc. Ferrous to 2, so I can hear even if there was iron. Blah, blah, blah. Notch filters at 0. I've got everything zeroed out. If you really want to know my tone breaks and stuff, I'll let you know. 14 kilohertz. Okay, so here we go. So, dead spot. I'm going to dig right here. Just pull a little. Now, you saw the ground balance values.
Yeah.
It is a little sandy in this area. But the depth of my digger. So I'll give you the dimensions on that later. I'm doing this at lunchtime. I actually had Jim Frainer from Oneana Coins let me borrow these beautiful things so that I can try to figure out what those tones are. A lot of guys I hear, they're finding them in parks and things like that, or finding them somewhere around 5-6 inches under the ground. So we're going to test all 3 of these detectors over this. Oh, you guys are going to hate it. We are ringing up a dead nickel signal on the Nokta. Okay, it's saying it's at 11 inches. So I'm jumping 52 up to 56. A couple times I had a 59 in there. But it seems to balance out right at nickel, 53, 54 on the Nokta. Okay, that's standardized VDI. Okay. So here we are with a GTI 2500. This is on a basic coin mode. It's a discrimination with a bell tone. That's what you're hearing and seeing. Coming right up in the old nickel. Okay, so I'm doing this on 3-tone. I got my gain setting at 70. Pinpoint. Okay, same on the Macro Cruiser. Although I am getting a peak of 63, believe it or not, depending on where the coil hits it. Okay, so dead balls, it's coming around 56, 58. Same thing, it's up past my wrist, so I'm going to say about 6 inches. It is laying completely flat on the ground. Okay, that's coming in low to high. Wow. That's bouncing. I'm bouncing all over the place. I would totally walk by that, guys. So this is the kind of stuff only the dig it all guys are gonna dig. Getting a little more stable VDI, but no, changed when I changed the angle. So
there.
28 to 42, man, that's a hell of a jump. 53. It's coming up the same way, where it's bouncing from a penny size to foil, ring, and gold. Okay, guys, on the ground where we picking them up. All right, so here's the. So you can see how kind of steady it is on the GTI. Doesn't really go into your discrimination too much, but on the ground with the 250-cent sized coin, now it's not sounding off, but it is reading it, and it's reading it in the low foil area. Whoops, sorry about the film work, dude. I'm trying to do this on my brake. So as you can see, it's not even reading it. Every once in a while, you'd never dig that, and that's because it's in your discrimination zone. So now I'm going to just quickly check the Nokta and see what it says for closer to the surface. All right, so on this one, wants to balance out 57, 58. You know how many times I've walked by a 57, 58 in a park setting? Bet you guys have too. Look, we got 41, 42 coming up in the air test on soil. Okay, much more stable in that regard. Okay, I've already ground balanced. Going over this in two-tone, solid 58, 57, 58, depending on where the coil hits it. Drastic different from just a few inches under the ground. So your Nokta and Kruzer numbers are coming into standard VDI numbers. Okay, I guess that's it.